Look at this building, they're totally just demoing the whole thing. Just real quick, if you missed that last night, man, that's a girl named Sarah Robles. She is an Olympic weightlifter in the super heavies for USA, and that lift is huge for USA weightlifting. So for as long as I can remember, the theme for USA weightlifting has always been that we're not strong enough to compete with other nations like China and Russia. And we've always been seen by all those other countries as, you know, a weak link. And for Sarah Robles to come out last night, go 6 for 6 in all her lifts, and on the last one, clean and jerk 160 kilos, that's unreal. For her to do that just proves a huge statement for all of USA weightlifting. It's saying that we're getting better, we're getting stronger as a nation, and hopefully, you know, in years to come, we're going to be one of those strongest nations. We're going to be one of the strongest nations out there, and no longer that weak link that, you know, can't compete. So, congratulations to Sarah Robles for that lift, and like I said, man, it's huge for our country. Oh, and by the way, that coffee maker you saw in the beginning, it was given to me by a Costa Rican native, so it's pretty cool if you ask me. Okay guys, leaving the house now, heading to the gym, training session 1. At the gym now, but I read a quote this morning that I think is perfect for this, you know, Monday morning. It was this: ask yourself if what you're doing today is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. I would say that quote goes perfectly with CrossFit, because every day we have to come into the gym, put in hard work, and try to inch ourselves along towards our goals. And if we don't put in that hard work, then we're gonna fall behind. We're never gonna reach our goals. So remember, you gotta ask yourself, is what I'm doing today gonna get me to where I want to be tomorrow? And if it's not, then you should probably reevaluate what you're doing, change it up. So one of my big goals is to snatch 225. I've told you the guys that a million times, so today we're gonna put in that hard work, hopefully get myself a little closer down that line to 225. We're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone here and do 3 snatches and 4 chest to bar every 90 seconds for 10 rounds. Working on weightlifting and gymnastics all at once, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I'd say it might be time for some new gloves. Whoo, man, that got pretty dicey there at the end. 30 snatches at 155, bunch of chest bars. I was really sweating, but I needed it. Heading home now, gonna grab some lunch, do some work, and then we're heading back to the gym in about 3 hours. got a heavy squat session, and then we're doing a girl workout. It's gonna be brutal. Back at the gym, but I wanted to touch on a quick topic that I get asked about a lot, and it is this. People ask me, Chris, do you think CrossFit is a fad? You know, do you think it's gonna stay around, or do you think it's just one of those other fads? And when people ask me that question, the answer I give them is this. I say, obviously, no. I don't think it's a fad, and you guys may say I'm biased because obviously, like, I'm a CrossFit coach, I do CrossFit every day, but I have good reason to why I say no. So obviously there's been tons of fitness fads throughout the years. Shake weight, bow flex, calisthenics, even the horse rider fitness power. But the thing with CrossFit is, with CrossFit you have all these fads thrown into one to make CrossFit. So we have bodybuilding, we have powerlifting, we have running, we have calisthenics, we have it all thrown into CrossFit. So there's not many things you'll find that people do that aren't in CrossFit, unless it's, you know, like a bicep curl or that weird fitness routine where you dance on a pole for an hour and say it's a workout. I'll let you guys decide if that's working out or not. But in CrossFit, it incorporates every single element of a workout that you'll find in any fad throughout the years. So since CrossFit incorporates all these different fads and types of workouts into one training methodology, I think it's kind of impossible to say that it's going to go out of style, because if you were to say that, you're pretty much saying that working out in general is going to go out of style. I don't know, I think in my eyes CrossFit's here to stay for the long haul, and the only way to know is to, you know, live out our lives and see what happens. So we'll see what happens with CrossFit, but my prediction, it's only going to get bigger from here. Let's see what the boss man has to say. Giving you minimal time to think of an answer.
I don't need much.
Okay. The question is, do you think CrossFit is a fad, and why or why not?
No, because squatting and pull-ups have always been around. It's just like, it's like music. Like the Beatles didn't invent the G chord or the A sharp, right? They just put the shit together and everyone liked it. So CrossFit's not a fad because squatting's never going to go out of style, neither sprinting and pull-ups.
There you have it, people. So here's the deal. We got 5 sets of 3 back squats, but we got to have a 3-second pause at the bottom. Pauses actually, you know, I hate them because they're a lot harder, but they get you a lot stronger, so I'm okay doing them because obviously I want to get stronger. Squats in the book, heading on to the Metcon, and I told you it was a girl workout. Today we're doing Karen. 150 wall balls for time, but there's a catch. Instead of using the 20-pound wall ball like you usually are supposed to, we're using the 30. So the only good way to do this workout is right in front of the fan, so I'm going right here. It's gonna be rough. time to go home and work on innovation. You see, I got this new external hard drive, and every time I go somewhere, I always forget it, and it leaves me out to dry. I don't have it, I can't use it. My computer's, too full of files, so I'm just out of luck. So, hopefully with a little help from my friends at Commando, that'll never happen again. Get on there, baby. Look at that. Bang. Innovation at its finest. So for as long as I can remember, the theme has always been USA is not strong enough to compete with all these other nations like Asia and China. I just said Asia. I'm an idiot.